3-week retrograde. So you know what that means. When it's in Mercury in retrograde for Libra, all zodiac signs is basically going to be feeling the effects of this. Most likely the cardinal signs. But of course, the Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and of course, mainly Libras, and of course, Saturn's, and Aquarius, of course, planets and Mercury, and of course. That's how it's going to play out in this perspective. Now, wherever you have Libra at in your charts, or if you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, in general, these are the areas where you're going to experience past relationships, past thought patterns, and past goals and ambitions that you basically was trying to equip within your cycling system. That's going to basically pop back up. Now, you're going to have past situations that you need to take care of, areas where you need to find balance and equilibrium when dealing with this Mercury and Libra retrograde, areas where you need to transform, take power control over certain areas behind the scenes, closed doors, where the person, place, a thing, or affair or a relationship. And of course, areas where you need to put yourself into a situation of using Mercury and Libra like your bitch. Now we're going to start off with 2 Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. And we're going to basically see how it's looking right now. But you're going to be dealing with opposite energies when it comes to this perspective. So we're going to see what it's looking like for Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants when it comes to this Mercury and Libra retrograde. We're going to see how it's looking for you guys. You guys is dealing with opposite energies. So we're going to see areas where this Mercury and Libra and Aries is going to be this Mercury and Libra and retrograde going to be affecting all Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. We're going to see areas where is it affecting Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants right now. You got Chiron and Aries. Also, so you're going to be dealing with past trauma. So when it comes to Mercury and Libra for Aries, you're going to see what is it looking like for you guys right now. Aries, you're going to be dealing with opposite energies. You're going to see that right now. Where is the opposite energies coming from? Okay. So it's coming from the world, the surroundings. And of course, you're dealing with opposite energies when it comes to when you facing the world or something in your surroundings is basically bringing us opposite energies. Someone or something in your surroundings. We're going to see who's coming back, aka who's going to be coming back to you. That card just came out already. So what's going to be coming back is conflict, emotional conflict, whether it's dealing with feelings or emotions, dealing with optimism, dealing with certain communications, dealing with earth or reality, structure based. You're going to see areas where you need to take power control and transform for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Areas where you need to transform and take power control. And that's basically going to be your you got the 8 of Cups. So with the 8 of Cups, you need to spend time towards transforming and taking power control over where you're giving your emotional time towards too. So you may basically be dealing with some emotional opposites right now. So how you feel about these things, you need to transform your emotional natures and stop running away from these things and face these things and get them out of your space. And of course, we're going to basically see how you can use this like your bitch. And the Oracle card pick, I'm going to basically say that. How you can use, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, how can you use this like your bitch? The Mercury and Libra retrograde like your bitch. The Oracle card going to tell you how you can use it like your bitch. How is the Oracle card going to basically detect that for you? Or Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Got a card. Alright. So the Oracle card basically is telling you you need to release shit. So use Mercury and Libra retrograde to release all the bullshit out your life. Just use it, write it down on paper, and it's basically going to benefit you in your favors. And you won't have to basically make this shit a hard time, even though you're going to be dealing with opposite energies. But you won't have to make a hard time. 8 plus 5 plus 21. So you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Libra, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. So you need to find equilibrium and balance when it comes to your actions, the way you think and communicate, your passions and your goals, and of course, putting yourself into a situation of taking power and control over how you relate, find equilibrium, taking power, and using this as your bitch and find a balance to release certain things that don't belong in your space. Now we're gonna see this how it's looking like for you Taurus, someone the Taurus, someone that should be dealing with misunderstandings. So we're gonna see how this Mercury and Libra retrograde is gonna be affecting you, Taurus, someone senses. How is it gonna be affecting you for you Taurus, someone senses? What is Mercury and Libra retrograde affecting right now for you guys? Because it's gonna be affecting everybody, regardless. It's affecting your money. So you're going through some changes when it comes to your money and emotional stance. But you're going to be receiving grand support. So be open to receive grand support. Feel me? It could be grand support from the past, or it could be dedicated towards how you relate with individuals. You're going to see why you got that card. And we're going to see areas where you need to find balance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants with this Mercury retrograde. Areas where you need to find equilibrium and balance. Find balance towards the shit that's on your mind. Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, you need to plant good seeds and work towards these things. Then you're gonna be alright. So find balance when it comes to your mind and the seeds you plant when it comes to your mentalities. And we're gonna also basically see areas where you need to take power and control and transform some shit. Areas where you need to take power, control, and transform some shit for all Taurus Sun emotions. What do you need to take power and control over? What do you need to transform? Transform, you got your opposite side. So you're dealing with opposite energies. Transform all the shit that you're basically stepping on. Or the piss or the shit and all the bacteria that you're walking on. Or the ideas or the uplifting that you're basically dealing with. Or the ideas from a person, place, or thing, or a backstabber. Or someone that you don't fuck with. That's what you need to transform. We're gonna see how you can use Mercury and Libra retrograde like your bitch. It's like your toy. The Oracle card picking the access. How can Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants use this like your bitch? How can Taurus and Sun, Moon, and Ascendants use Mercury and Libra retrograde like their bitch? Like their bitch. Like their bitch. Okay, we got a Taurus card. Prosperity lies ahead. So use it to gain money, stability, and comfortability within your life. And use it to hold your vision. Be fixated on a vision on how you can basically play out these visions. So these visions to be fixated, and the money to be fixated towards shit you need to transform and take power and control over, areas we need to find balance, and the areas that you're dealing with conflict. We're going to add this up and see what kind of zodiac sign you're dealing with and kind of energies you're going to rectify. So we got 13 plus 11 plus 10. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Sun, and Libra. Damn, a whole lot of Libra energies in the building. So you need to find equilibrium and balance when it comes to the gifts you're receiving, the ideas you're playing, the shit you need to take power and control over, and of course your money and the visions that you're basically trying to practicalize to bring into existence. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Now we're about to get a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. This Mercury and Libra retrograde is going to be basically a gift for you. A gift for you to basically use this. This is going to be a gift for you. So this can be a gift that you can use in your favor, or a gift that may not work in your best interest. It depends on the spirit that's in the body. So we're going to see how this Mercury and Libra retrograde is going to be giftedly affecting you for the good or for the worse. We'll figure it out whatever card that comes out. And of course, ain't nothing wrong with receiving the backing the other six, but we're going to see how this is going to play out for you. So this is basically the Page of Wands. So this is affecting you when it comes to the ideas and the seeds you're planting. From plant good seeds, you're going to have the gift to plant good seeds right now. Plant good seeds. We're going to see areas, and we're going to see areas, and we're going to see who, what, when, where, who's. We're going to see what person, place, or thing is basically coming back, and in that area. What is the person, place, or thing that's coming back when it comes to this Mercury and Libra retrograde or Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendants? What's coming back? Who's coming back? What's coming back? What's coming back? Who's coming back? So whatever you was giving your time towards to is going to be coming back, which is strength. So wherever you was giving your mental strength towards, or whatever you was thinking about deeply, that's what's coming back. We're also going to see areas we need to transform and take power and control over some shit and not allow a circumstance situation to get worse into your preciseness. So areas that you need to take power and control over and transform to basically better help you. We're gonna basically dive deep into that right now and see how that's gonna play out. So you need to take power and control over your personality and of course your personal status, personal goals, and personal business. Or Gemini, someone says you're gonna have the gift to do that. Okay? And we're gonna see. We're gonna see how you can use Mercury and Libra retrograde like a bitch for a Gemini, someone senses. How can you use the Mercury and Libra retrograde like your bitch, Gemini, someone senses? Use it like your bitch by having equilibrium of balance, spirituality, and practicality. So you got the North Node in Gemini, you got the Neptune in Pisces. So bring your spirituality, bring your illusions, fantasy, and of course the balance will be the Sun in Libra, Mercury in Libra, Mars in Libra. So have balance when it comes to your passions, your goals, and your relationships, and the way you think and communicate. North Node in Gemini, spirituality and practicality, which will be Uranus and Taurus, and of course you also got that perspective of Neptune and Pisces. So that's where you need to basically bring that at. And we're going to figure out what kind of zodiac sign you're dealing with. 11 plus 8 plus 1. So you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Taurus. So you need to basically utilize the Uranus and Taurus energies and learn how to change things up, be down to earth and practical when it comes to your balance and spirituality and things of that matter. And of course, practicality. You know, Taurus exalts Pisces. So yeah, it's in that phase. Now we're about to get into your Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. See how this Mercury in retrograde and Libra affecting Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. It's affecting you guys. It's bringing a square, a conflict. So you're gonna be dealing with conflict, and we're gonna find out what's the conflict you're dealing with, and how is Mercury in retrograde affecting you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. How this is affecting you right now. So it's affecting you by basically bringing space within your seclusion. So it's not really affecting you, but it's basically bringing in space to make that happen. And what we mean by that is basically this Mercury in retrograde is basically gonna be testing you right now. So it's gonna basically be the leap of faith right now. So that means it's not really a testing you, but it's like pretty much it's room for opportunities to make shit happen, whether it's good or bad. But it depends on how you're using it. Now we're gonna see why you got that card, and we're gonna see areas where you need to find equilibrium and balance of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendances with this Mercury Libra retrograde. Areas where you need to find balance at for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendances. All right. So you need to find balance towards Page of Wands, the seeds you plant towards your passions. So you may have to look a little bit more harder by finding equilibrium and balance when it comes to your passions and the seeds you plant. I mean, and valuing these things. We're going to see who's coming back, and we need to see who areas where you need to transform and take power and control over this aspect right now. So we're going to see who's coming back in areas where you need to take power and control for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and So King of Swords. So you're gonna be giving your grand support towards things when it comes to intellect and connection. I mean, that's what's coming back. You may be the conflict right now. You may be coming back or giving back to individuals right now. And we're gonna see how you can use Mercury and Libra retrograde like your bitch for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Sun. How you can use this like your bitch. All right. Use it like your bitch by believing in an impossible. So use all your belief, imagination towards how you can use this Mercury and Libra retrograde to work in your favors. So 11 plus 14. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Sun, and Libra. Damn, that's 3 in a row. Damn, what's going on? We gotta protect our Libras, man. That's 3 in a fucking row. I'm worried now. That's 3 in a row now. So have equilibrium and balance when it comes to the space that you're in. Balance and equilibrium when it comes to planting seeds, and balance and equilibrium towards giving your grand support. For you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances, opportunities. But also, the Sun falls here, so you may have to work a little bit harder. Work a little harder right now. Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. Work a little bit more harder. Work a little bit more harder on finding equilibrium and balance. So we're going to see the opportunities for the Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances with this Mercury and Libra, and how this will be affecting you guys. We're going to find that out right now. How will this be affecting our Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances? All right, so we got some cards. Whatever come out, we're going to play it. It's going to be affecting your experiences, but you're going to have opportunities to face your fears. It's going to be affecting matters, which is money is going to be falling in your lap. You want to have luck. It's going to be affecting your ideas and the things you're trying to basically bring passion towards. Your mental passion. It's going to be affecting you, and of course, bringing more good luck your way, Wheel of Fortune. So it's looking real good for you guys. Looking good. We're going to see why you got that, and we're going to see areas coming back into your life. And we're going to see areas. Yeah, we're going to see who's coming back into your life for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. What's coming back into your life and what you need to take, and what you need to basically take care of. What you need to take care of right now. Who's coming back? What's coming back? Who's coming back? And what you need to take care of. All right. Thing that's coming back is the shit you was giving your time and your intellect towards. And what's coming back is the ambitions and goals and money you was experiencing with. That's coming back right now. We also got Jupiter there. And we're going to see areas where you need to take power and control and transform some shit so you can be good. Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. Areas where you need to transform some shit. What do you need to transform for all you Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances? What are the options you can add on towards transforming some shit that's not going to better yet serve you with this perspective? Areas you need to transform. Transform the seeds you plant when it comes to your ideas and intellect. These are the areas you need to transform the seeds you plant in your intellect. We're going to see how you can use this as your bitch. Or Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. How can you use this Mercury and Libra retrograde like your bitch to basically better work in your favor? And you're going to basically ask the Oracle card, pick that favor. Alright. You can use this as a bitch by having luck on your side, which is new moon in Sagittarius. So basically with this new moon in Sagittarius, what is it basically going to do? It's going to basically bring you a gift. And this gift is basically going to be a grand trine. And what this grand trine is do is going to basically bring all the gift and all the luck into your favor. And of course, you got to think big. So that's how it's going to play out for you guys. And we're going to basically add this up and see what kind of energies you're dealing with when it comes to you Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. So you're dealing with 11 plus 9 plus 10 plus 1 plus 3 plus 10 plus 8 plus 9. You're dealing with us, damn, again, a Libras? You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Libra. Or you need to find equilibrium and balance when it comes to the seeds you planting, the experiences you're going through, and you're facing your fears, having luck, thinking big about something, having faith and luck within your perspective, and of course the things you're spending your time towards, and of course the experiences that's going to be basically popping back up. So we got Libra 4 times in a row right now. So damn, this Mercury and Libra retrograde ain't fucking playing. You Libras, you better be safe. We got 4 in a row when it comes to energies we dealing with, and cards ain't lying. Mercury and Libra is on full effect for all you Zodiac signs. So y'all all need to be finding equilibrium and balance during this 3-week process. And we're going to see Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. See how this is looking for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. See, Libra falls here. So you may have to work a little hard towards relationships, relating, finding equilibrium and balance, and not thinking heavy about things. So let's put you into a perspective of seeing the other side of the coin. And we're going to see how this is, you can see the other side of this Mercury and Libra retrograde affecting you for all you Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. How will this be affecting all Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances? Mercury and Libra. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. How is it looking for you guys right now? How is it looking for you guys? All you Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. What is it looking like right now for you guys? Mutable Earth, changeable. So Queen of Cups. So you're going to be receiving grand support when it comes to emotional support right now for all you Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. So be open to receive grand support when it comes to the emotional side. That's the energy you're basically dealing with. So Libra is basically bringing that emotional cup to you, bringing you a cup to drink, so you won't basically be thinking too hardly about emphasis and things of that matter. We're going to see why you got that cup. We're going to see why you got that card. We're going to see who's coming back into your life. And the things you need to focus on right now. Things you need to care of. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What you need to, who's coming back, what's coming back, and things you need to take care of. Right. So what's coming back is the Emperor. So things that you was working on, bringing structure on, building structure on. And areas where you was working on, justice and equilibrium and fairness is basically coming back into that equation. So you're going to have justice. You're going to also see areas where you need to take power and control and transform some shit so you can be Gucci great when it comes to this perspective. So you need to take power and control over the things you value in your money, things you do on a day-to-day basis, and of course making sure these things is basically better equipped and better working to your favor. So it won't be a situation where things is like out of tack or out of whack. You'll be in a situation of making things perceive in your perspective. And we're gonna see how you can use Mercury and Libra like a bitch to work in your favor for all versions some of the synergy. How can you use this like a bitch? Alright, cool. How can you use this like a bitch? Alright. So emotions are running high. So use your emotions and use it like a bitch to work in your favor. Your emotions. Make sure your emotions is clear and pure on how you can harness these energies of the Mercury in retrograde to work in your favor. So you're dealing with a someone sending Gemini. It should be more changeable and adaptable when it comes to taking the communication and not getting too lost into the routines and practicality of things. You're gonna be out in his favor. So that's how it's looking right now. So you basically dealing with your other behalf. So use the North Node in Gemini, harness that energy and harness this to work in your favor. Now we're about to get into you Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, which is Mercury and Libra retrograde for you guys. How is it going to present you? So Libras, you got the power in your hands right now with this Mercury and Libra retrograde, but you're also going to be basically dealing with a square. So we're going to see how this is working for you guys, for your Mercury and Libra retrogrades, for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. How is this affecting you right now in some kind of way? How is this energy affecting Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? Alright, so this is affecting you guys. The things you're giving attention to, whatever you're paying attention to, or things you do on a day-to-day basis or a routine, that's how it's affecting you. But it's giving you attention towards your passions. Mars and Libra, Sun and Libra, Mercury and Libra. So this is going to be a perspective of whatever you're paying attention to. That's how it's going to play out to your perspective. But you're going to have full power and control to pay attention towards relationships, goals, and how you relate to individuals. Now we're going to see who's coming back into your life. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Who will be popping back up into your life? Person, place, or thing. Circumstance, situation. Let's find that out right now. For Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. So who's coming back? Alright, so whoever's coming back is going to be the Queen of Swords. So you're going to be receiving grand support when it comes to intellect, communication, and that's going to be high. That's what's going to be coming back to you. So you're going to be receiving Queen energy, feminine energy, the Queen energy. And we're going to see areas where you need to take power and control and transform some shit when it comes to these things, and areas where you need to basically clean up the mess or clean up anything that's not helping and serving you, Libra, someone says. So we're going to figure out areas which you need to clean, where you need to clean, and make sure everything is balanced and harmonized for Libra, someone ascendances. We're going to see what that area looking like right now for you, Libra, someone ascendances. So you need to take power and control and transform people, places, and things you give your time to, and of course the time towards healing. So heal yourself, heal the things you give your time towards to, and heal the things you're building on, and find strength in that area. So we're gonna see how you can use Mercury and Libra retrograde like a bitch, or Libra someone in sense. How you can use it like a bitch. You got some cards. So basically, with this being said, you can use this like a bitch by balance and spirituality, being more practical. You're gonna need that. A win-win outcome, a win-win outcast for Moon and Libra. You're going to need that because this is like a full moon right here. Time to take action. New moon in Aries. Use the Chiron in Aries to make sure past trauma is not being back into your perspective. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, so you're going to have a grand trine to harness the North Node in Gemini working your favor. Also, show the world, so you're going to have Jupiter and Aquarius energies working for you. Start coming, which will be new moon in Libra. So these are all the energies that's going to be working in your favor. And we're going to add this up and basically see what kind of zodiac sign you basically did it with. So 6 plus 8 plus 13. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Sagittarius. And of course, you exalt this area. So you're going to go to the extremes when it comes to things you give your attention to, grant support you receive, things you give your time towards, balance, spirituality, communication, new moon energies, how you can relate to the public, and of course, areas where you're going to take action towards too, and of course, areas where you're going to basically be wanting to harmonize with individuals on a day-to-day basis. They're going to basically have opportunities to work in your favor. So you need to act on these things. That's how I'm looking for Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Now we're about to get into Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Well, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, you guys are going to be seeing the other side of energies. And we're going to basically see how this is playing out for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. How is this energy playing out for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant? New with this Mercury and Libra retrograde. How is this playing out for you guys? So you guys is basically dealing with the 7 of Wands. So you need to stand your ground. See the other side of standing your ground and your passions, aka looking at the bigger picture during this time. So we're gonna see areas. We're gonna see who's coming back into your life, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and we're gonna see things that you need to basically take care of, and we're gonna see who's coming back in your life. Areas you need to take care of, and who's coming back into your life. So good luck is coming back into your life, and bad luck is coming back into your life. Now you can use the good luck to make sure you have good luck and making sure you have good intuition, or bad intuition means you facing the bad luck experiences that you basically dealt with. You don't want to do that. Now we're going to basically see areas where you need to take power and control and transform, and make sure you need to clean up some things, and making sure these things is transformed and pure and clean. And we're going to figure that out right now for Scorpio. So what do you need to transform with this Mercury and Libra retrograde for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant? What needs to be transformed? What needs to be destroyed? And Queen of Cups. So the emotional support that you receive, if it's not good support, you need to transform that. But if it's great support, you need to transform that towards goodness, which can work in your favor. And we're going to see how you can use Mercury and Libra like a bitch, retrograde like a bitch, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Use it like a bitch by the answers you need to come in. So use the North Node and Gemini energies to work in your favor. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Even though it's going to be a misunderstanding to you, but you need to use it. Okay, you got 10 plus 13 plus 7. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Gemini, so you need to use a North Node in Gemini, like this card said, and you're going to be all right. So yeah, you be a little bit more mutable, adaptable, and changeable when it comes to taking the communication. You're going to be all right. Now you're about to get to use Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, you guys are going to have opportunities for this, for these energies with the perspective. So that means you can go to the extreme too when it comes to experiences on relating and how you can interact with individuals. So we're gonna see how it's looking right now for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. So you're gonna have opportunities to deal with some deep desires, and these desires can put you to sleep, which means you may be going to the over extremes, aka exhaustion. We already got the South Node in Sagittarius. So past desires, past situations may basically be popping up right now. So don't allow these things to pop up. That's not going to help you. It's 11:11. Don't allow these things to pop back up. So you'll be dealing with some past desires and shit. Now you got the Capricorn card and it sleeps here, so you may overindulge. Try not to go to sleep. And also Libra is exalted from Saturn, aka Capricorn. So it's here to put you to sleep. So we're gonna see why you got the Devil card, and we're gonna see who is coming back into your life. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Who is coming back into your life? What's coming back into your life? Or you said something. So your emotional cup is coming back into your life. Things that you was basically dealing with emotionally is basically going to start popping back up into your life. Personal emotions right now. Personal emotions. Or you need to basically take heed to that. We're going to see areas where you need to take power control and transform some things that needs to be taken care of with this Mercury and Libra retrograde. What needs to be taken care of, and what do you need to basically transform right now? Or you Sagittarius, some other things. What needs to be transformed and what needs to be basically taken care of. And that's basically going to be the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever dreams you was working on, whatever goals you was trying to chase right now, these things need to basically be taken power and control over right now. You need to be learning how to do that. And we're going to see how you can use this like a bitch. So you're going to have opportunities. We're going to see how you can use this like a bitch right now. Sagittarius, some moon sentences. You're very close to achieving your goals. So the Gibberish moon. So you're very close to what you're basically after right now. Sagittarius, some moon sentences. So don't give up. Keep pushing, keep moving, and you're going to be out. And we're going to see what kind of energies you're dealing with right now. So we got the Knight of Pentacles. We got 12 plus 1 plus 6. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Capricorn, or you need to utilize the Capricorn energies, which is Pluto and Capricorn, to take power and control what you're giving your attention to, take power and control of your personal emotions, take power and control of your dreams, take power and control of your goals. And of course, you need to basically do this by initiating new ways how to think and be practical and see the other side of reality. You'll be right. Now you're about to get a new Capricorn Sun, Moon, Ascendances. And see what the fuck going on with you guys. The Capricorns, this energy is going to be playing hard on you too. Also, it's going to be a conflict that you're dealing with. So you need to take power and control over some shit. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. So we're going to see what you need to learn how to, areas where you need to learn how to deal with this Mercury and Libra retrograde for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. The Fool card. So you're going to have space to see areas where you can learn how to deal with this shit. So that means you're going to have space, which means you have room to make improvement. Because Libra, you already exalt Libra. So you're already here. You already see what's going on. But you already know what it takes to basically get the job done. We're going to see areas. We're going to see who you need, who's going to be popping back up into your life. Or you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. Who's coming back? What's coming back? Page of Wands. So the ambitions and the goals that you was basically striving towards to are going to basically come back. And you're going to have a learning process where you need to learn how to plant the right seeds and make sure you're not planting seeds from past experiences that may basically fuck some shit up. You don't want to plant no dirty ass seeds. You want to plant some good ass seeds. You're going to see areas where you need to learn how to take power and control over and transform some shit for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Series. What do you need to take power and control over? What do you need to transform for all you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Series? We're going to see that out. We're going to figure that out right now. All right, so you got the 10 of Wands. So you need to take power and control and transform all the burdens that you basically have on your back. So you're basically dealing with these energies right now. You're dealing with heavy emphasis or whatever you basically get carrying. Carrying too much weight right now. So you need to release something right now. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendances. You're going to see how you can use this like your bitch with this Mercury and Libra retrograde. How you can use this like your bitch. It's time to breathe. Yeah, it's time to breathe. Feel me? Because you may basically be putting yourself into situations of getting into some shit. Also, you're putting yourself into situations of playing seeds. You need to focus on what's coming back up, which you need to take care of. And of course, you're taking on a lot of responsibilities. So with that being said, you're basically dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Gemini. So you need to be a little more mutable and adaptable and focus on the North Node in Gemini. And you're going to be at, and of course, you're going to have room to do that. And you're going to be out in that perspective. Now, get on your spirituality, Capricorn. Oh, y'all. Now, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. You guys are going to have a gift. A gift can play out. It's a good gift or a bad gift. And we're going to see how this Mercury and Libra retrograde gift is favoritism or playing out on your aspect for Aquarius. Aquarius, you're going to be giving your grand support when it comes to your emotional stance on things. So you need to be giving grand support. You're going to have the gift to give grand support right now For me, when it comes to the cups, King of Cups, giving you emotional grand support. We're gonna see why you got that card, and we're gonna see why. We're gonna see areas. We're gonna see who's coming back into your life and what you're gonna be dealing with from past circumstances and situations. Create some of the senses. But you're gonna have a gift. You got two cards. What the fuck? Come on. So the people, places, and things you was valuing are coming back to your life. Create some of the sentences. Passion goes. And the seeds you was planting previously, when it comes to your goals and what you're trying to strive for, is coming back up. And you're gonna have a gift to value the past, and you're gonna have a gift to value past goals when it comes to your ambitions and money. Everywhere you need to take power and control over and transform some shit for all your create some on the sentences. What do you need to transform? What do you need to take power and control over? All right, we got three cards. You need to take power and control and transform how you relate and your spirituality and your stands on things. So you need to stand your ground right now. You're gonna have to give to stand your ground. Take power and control over the things you give your time to. So if this shit is not working out how you want the planet, you got the gift to change. You're gonna have the gift to descend and come down towards emotional communication, emotional interactions with family. So you may get pregnant during this time, create some sentence, or you may basically be giving out the sperm. Now we're gonna basically see how you can use Mercury and Libra retrograde like a bitch for create some sentence. How you can use this new moon in Taurus. So with this perspective, use Uranus and Taurus energies and learn how to change how you are stable and practical towards things. And of course, you may have to work. You're gonna have the gift, because you're gonna be dealing with square and what energies you're dealing with. 14 plus 2 plus 11 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Libra ascendant. So damn, we got a whole lot of Libra energies in this motherfucker. So you need to take grants. You need to find equilibrium and balance when it comes to your prosperity and the new moon energies. Find balance towards the grant support you give. Find balance with things you're valuing. Find balance towards the seeds you plant. Find balance towards how you relate towards your spirituality. Find balance towards what you give your time towards to. Find balance and equilibrium towards who you're relating to during this time. For me. And you're gonna be alright. Right. Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. And now we're about to get into last but not least, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendancies. How about this Mercury and Libra energy be affecting you? See, Libra exalts Pisces. So you may go. So you're going to be dealing with some extreme energies. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendancies. Now we're going to see how this energy is going to be basically playing out. So now, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendancies, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendancies, you guys are going to be dealing with a quinquence, misunderstandings right on this time. We're going to see how this misunderstandings with this Mercury and Libra Pisces is going to be basically playing out in your perspective for all Libra, for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendancies. How will this be playing out? So this is playing out towards Seven of Swords. So either someone can be stealing your ideas, or you need to get on your spirituality right now, or using your shit right now. Be careful. Somebody is playing some shit right now. Be careful. Somebody can be running with you. Somebody can be using you during this time. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendancies. We're gonna see why you got the Seven of Swords, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendancies, and we're gonna see who's coming back into your life, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendancies. Damn, you got some shit, Pisces. For Pisces, Queen of Pentacles is coming back, is giving you grand support. So you're gonna be receiving grand support when it comes to emotions and emotional security. You're also gonna be basically receiving the Devil card, which this is pretty much an opposite card, which is you're gonna be receiving a whole lot of attention. Either you're gonna be giving a whole lot of attention, or be receiving a whole lot of attention from lovers, things you give attention to detail towards the routines, daily basis, and of course, things that may play out into your routine, what you do on a day-to-day basis. And also, you're going to be receiving the Ace of Swords. So you're going to be receiving ideas, and new insight towards past insight, past ideas, past personal ideas, or new ideas. And we're going to be seeing areas where you need to take power and control and transform and clean up some things for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. What do you need to clean up or transform right now? The emotional time that you was given to. So remember, your emotions can get heavy if you're spending a whole lot of time on them. So whatever you was given time towards to your past emotional time, these things can pop back up, and these things are needed to be transformed. So transform any emotional dirt that you was basically spending time towards to, because these things may not even matter at this point. For me, if it ain't good. Now we're gonna see how you can use Pisces, how you can use this Mercury and Libra retrograde like a bitch for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. How can you use this like a motherfucking bitch, like a bitch? A new start is coming, so this new moon in Libra is gonna help you. So plant good seeds with this new moon in Libra. Show the world your real you, Jupiter in Aquarius, which is a trine, so you're going to have the gift. So show the world the real you, and of course, time to take action. So the Chiron is an Aries. So any past trauma that you was dealing with, you're going to be seeing the other side of taking that into perspective where you can pretty much use that to work in your favor. So we're going to see what energies you're dealing with. 13 plus 6. So you're dealing with someone in Scorpio. So you need to be, so you're going to have the gift to be misunderstood, or you're gonna be pushing off misunderstandings. But with this Scorpio energy, you're gonna have a grand trine, which is a gift to take power and control over who you're dealing with, or be secret to what you relate to. Also, take power and control over the grand support you're receiving. Taking power and control over the time you give it to. Taking power and control over the ideas and the time that you were dealing with your emotional standpoints on things. So you're gonna be basically dealing with that trine. Of course, Venus is in Scorpio, so you can use a little bit of Venus and Scorpio energy to basically help you to love deeply. And that's basically how this Mercury and Libra retrograde is looking for all y'all zodiac signs. Y'all basically be safe and be out. Don't make no motherfucking mistakes. And you'll be out. And yeah, shout outs to everybody. If you've seen this video, all your goals will manifest. Love all y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay focused,